So Merab Dvalishvili proved me wrong at UFC 316 when he successfully defended the belt for the second time against Sean O'Malley. I'll give you guys my thoughts on the whole fight, but before I do, if you guys can, please hit the subscribe button and let's shoot for 15 likes on this video. Anyways, let's get into it. So Merab Dvalishvili got the win, third round submission against Sean O'Malley. And oh man, he has successfully defended the belt for the second time now. What I think overall, honestly, Sean O'Malley actually did improve this fight. I wasn't shocked about it because I did rewatch the first one and I thought that these will be the improvements that he will make, which he did. If you guys haven't checked the video I made beforehand, because I kind of point out what the mistakes that Sean O'Malley needed to improve on to potentially win the fight, and he was doing that in the first couple rounds for sure. And although after rewatch the fight, there were arguments about either 1-1, 2-0 Merab, 2-0 Sean O'Malley. There were very close rounds in the first couple one. At least watching it for the first time through. And so it really depends what you value more. In the first couple rounds to really determine who won it. I think me personally, I would have gave it 1-1. Maybe give the first round to Merab and the second one to Sean. Or I don't think either scorecard or however you score it is not wrong at the end of the day. Those were close rounds. Those were swing rounds, especially on the judges' eyes, because you have to think about it. The UFC, it's not a secret that they have favorites. They were going to give it to Sean O'Malley anyways. And so, yeah, I mean, that happened. But, like I said earlier, as long as Sean O'Malley was backed up to the fence, if he gets back up, it's because he uses the fence to do so. And he did that in the first couple rounds. What fucked him over in the third round was when Merab took him down and got into the middle of the cage. Sean O'Malley can't get back up if there's no fence around him. He's not like that was his struggle within the last fight with rounds 2 and 4. And that was a struggle again at round 3. And that eventually got Merab to that submission. I believe it was a rear naked choke. I could be mistaken about that. He got him with at least a choke somehow in round 3. I mean, not somehow. He did it. Merab's one hell of a fucking fighter at the end of the day. And it was really fun to watch. I'll make a video later at some point about what's next for Sean O'Malley. But for right now, we know what's next for Merab. And it's Corey Sandhagen. And I like that Sandhagen fight. Corey, again, another fun striker to watch. I really wish it was Sean O'Malley, Corey Sandhagen. That would have been such an exciting fight. But you know what? Hey, Corey still gets his title shot. I think he 1,000,000% deserves a title shot with what he's been doing recently, with his UFC fights, especially with the Davis and Figueiredo win. And that Sandhagen fight against Merab, I believe if they were able to fight, if I have to guess the date, it'd probably be in October, that a UFC 320 card. If I have to guess, I mean July's already booked, end of June's already booked, and obviously Merab needs time to rest up. August, the main event's already there. September, they don't even have a pay-per-view card. So I would assume 5 months out, it will probably be October where Sandhagen and Merab will happen. Especially, it's in Las Vegas. I was about to say it might be in Abu Dhabi, but this one's in Vegas, and yeah, that definitely could be it. I think either October, November, December. Definitely Q4 would be Merab and Corey Sandhagen. But this Merab win though, this definitely enters dangerous conversations with Merab Dvalishvili. Does this make Merab the greatest 135er of all time? And honestly, he I don't mind saying it. I think Merab is the greatest 135er of all time, especially if you look at wins over, Sean O'Malley twice, Umar Nurmagomedov, Henry Cejudo, Peter Yan, who was also a former 135 champion, Jose Aldo, who's fought for the belt at 135 once. If you go down a bit, Marlon Moraes, John Dodson. Again, these are some solid fucking wins at 135. And with this next fight being against Corey Sandhagen, man, that's really going to cement it for Merab being the GOAT at 135. I'm willing to say that he is the GOAT at 135. He's very good. He had a very solid striking performance when he was standing up against Sean. Even though, yes, his striking defense does need to improve, he was landing some shots on Sean O'Malley. He did a good job on that. And, his grappling, man, when he was able to grapple and he got Sean O'Malley, like I said, in the middle of the cage, he really did his thing. He really did. I'm surprised he got a submission because I wasn't he's generally not a submission artist at all. He only has 2 wins on by submission. So, yeah, I think, props to Merab. Really good win by him. And you know what? That next fight's going to be fun. I think that Corey Sandhagen Merab fight will be one hell of a fight. I can't wait to see it. But anyways, if you guys like this video and want more videos like this, please hit the like, comment, and subscribe button. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.